Hi everybody, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my really messy stamp studio. So we are in between the end of one catalog and the introduction of another, and I am busy working on both my Try It class and next week's, well, it's quickly coming because it's really the end of this week, my catalog kickoff, which will be all online. So I'm going to show you the last few things. When we did our pre-order for this catalog, it happened the day before we could order the, I think it was the day before we were leaving on a little over a week's vacation. And so I didn't order everything that I would normally get. In fact, I wasn't going to order anything. But then I realized, I guess it was like 2 days, because then that turned into a UPS fiasco, because overnight, even though you pay their exorbitant fees, is no longer guaranteed. So I paid overnight so I could get the catalogs to get them out to those of you that have purchased from me in, now we're thinking May, I guess. And then it didn't happen overnight, so it was mailing catalogs literally hours before we hopped on a plane. But, that was what it was. And then I got all the paper, so I could start designing my Try It class when I got home. And then as things have progressed, I needed things for my Try It class, so I would add something here, something there to orders. And when I got stuff for my June club, and then I did do one more order that was, I don't even remember why I did it, because an order, because I needed the planner. And I do still need to place an order on June 1st to get more stuff for the Try It class as far as dies and punches, and then all of the actual things for my Try It class. So it's been a kind of a piece together month. It's not the way I prefer to do my things, but it's, vacation and summer kind of got in the way of work, which often happens. So I have a few more things that I want to show you, and I decided to do it this way because here's what I've been doing. I love my Try It class projects, and I'm about halfway through because we do 12 in the online class. But there's no stamping in them because that way you guys don't have to have 12 new stamp sets to make the cards. So, and I did do, this has stamping. This is my July club. So this is up. If you're interested in being part of my online club, you can go look at this. This is all new stuff from this catalog and the Saleabration catalog. But sometimes I just want to stamp. So I do a few, but I decided before I start opening all this, and I've got videos that I've done, am doing, in process of doing, and then life happens and I have to stop what I'm doing and I shove it aside. Before I open all the rest of this and start working with it, I would show you what it is. And that way I know you've seen it all, because I won't get to it all for next week. So starting July 1st through the 6th, I have my online catalog kickoff. I will have some extra added specials, one which you will see here. And then all of July, every month I have a gift with purchase if you use my host code. But that every time a new catalog comes out, there's some extra specials. Normally it's only like 4 days, but we have a holiday right in the middle of this. We have my daughter's birthday in the middle of this. There's a week in the middle of it, so I've extended it by 2 days. So if you need copies of the catalogs, I will be kicking off both. So we'll do a little bit of both. Now it is the holiday catalog. I'm not in a super Christmas mood. Sorry guys. I'll probably do one, maybe 2 Christmas things, but then the week of July 25th, I will do a Christmas in July week. And then I may put all the Christmas stuff kind of aside until maybe like the end of August, September. I'm going to enjoy my summer without thinking about Christmas, but I will do a Christmas in July week. So if you see something in here that you particularly want, and obviously if you're in the Try It class, all of those Christmas papers, you will get a Christmas card from those. But if you see a Christmas set and you want to see it in July, you better tell me, because there's only 7 days that week and I won't do a video every day. So maybe 4 or 5 videos the Christmas of July week. But here is some more unboxing things. Now here's the embossing toolkit. I haven't opened it, and here's why. Because a long time ago we had this, and we had a large version and a small version of the embossing plate. I still have mine because they're fabulous, and I never got rid of them. You don't see me use them on camera very often. Sometimes you do. Sometimes I whip them back out. Okay, but truth be told, my daughter was little. She turns 28 on July 5th. We lost this. It did not screw in. It was a little rubber thing. It got lost years ago. But, still works without it. So it's an embossing tray. I will use it. This will be one of my gifts with purchase over July. It will be the higher one. I still have my embossing buddy. I have like 3 or 4 of them. Still use it. Again, you didn't see me use it on camera a lot because then you would all ask, where do I get that? And I didn't know because we didn't have it. I'm so glad they brought this back, especially as it gets humid in, you know, the Midwest and other places where it gets humid. And then you can see the brush. And then these tweezers, I haven't opened mine, but my girlfriend had it. These tweezers are fabulous. Now in the catalog, when it's laying there, I thought it was 2 sizes of brushes when you look fast. But they are to hold, they can hold stuff when you emboss. But they can hold it when you tie bows. They can hold it if you're gluing, if anytime you just need to hold. But they are really, really, really good tweezers. So this will be one of my higher level gifts with purchase only during catalog kickoff week. So make sure you're on my email list and then you'll get that. Now I can get rid of all these boxes. I've been waiting to do this. So you can get rid of the boxes. Then let's do a couple. I have not used these. And people, if you are on my team, then we have a team Facebook page and people keep asking if anybody's used it. A lot of us have them. Nobody's used them yet. So these are pearlized enamel effects. I just haven't had time because they can't be on my try it cards, and they will. I'll use them on something next week. So watch during catalog kickoff week. They'll appear. In fact, I am working on this. So these are the gnomes. I don't think I had the gnomes. I'm pretty sure I didn't on my first video. I may have, but I don't think that I did. So I will figure out ways. You've already seen me use the Christmas tree lot dies, non-Christmassy. I will use Christmas stuff if I can figure out how to use it not Christmassy. So I'm working on these. These will show up. I was inspired by these salt and pepper shakers that I got at Home Goods, $4.99. So you can see I can take the Christmas gnomes and make them not be Christmassy. It's the paper in this that's more Christmassy. It's not necessarily Christmassy, it's very wintry. But those are the gnomes. I'm inspired by that. I may be able to get, although if I put the white on there, it's going to make it look like snow. I can probably get this black on here. I might be able to use it as accents on there and keep them not be. So the gnomes make an appearance. The gnome card in the Try It class. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I hate when I start doing that and I'm like, I wish everybody could see it, but not everybody gets to see it. Move that where it's not going to get smushed. There are dies with that, but they are not. Okay, I have this. Will make an appearance next week. Yeti To Party. Get Yeti To Party. It's your birthday. I really got it because this looks like a Dairy Queen ice cream cone. So it's kind of a Christmas set, kind of not. We were at Disney and I intended to use it for, if you have been to Animal Kingdom, you know, they have Expedition Everest, which my family loves. They rode it bunches of times. I did not because they went back to the park and I did not go back to the park. I stayed at home and went to bed that night. So it had rained that day and we left early. So I got this kind of to go with Everest pictures, and they have lots of fun ones on that. And my daughter took things in the inside. Right now I have a birthday card, so watch next week, and it's a super cute birthday card. And I might be able to use that white stuff on that. Again, it's not a winter card. I made a birthday card from it, but I do have something coming up with that. And then one of the Christmas things that I know that I will do next week. I will do one. This may be the only actual Christmas. I'm going to use the Peace to You and the Hope and Peace words. I don't know if I'll use them both on the same card, but I intend to use these next week because this is probably going to be what I use for my personal Christmas cards this year. So I bought it, you know, on the off chance that perhaps, and I also am in a swap coming up. So I bought these to use for my swap, which I need to get going on. I don't sign up for very many of them because I don't get them done. Here is one of the folders. I think this is going to be in the Try It class. Another one of the folders. It's already on a card. But this one's a bunch of trees. Again, Christmassy because of the designs on it. Sometimes our trees, I can use them now and they're foresty. This is Christmassy. And then we have, this is going to be in the Try It class. The Christmas Scotty. Because I always like to use some new punches, and this is one of the new punches. This time there weren't a lot of new punches to pick from. So this is new punches. And then I wish that you guys all had time to get these before the 4th of July. So these are called Star Treat bags. You might not have even have noticed them in there. They're made from really nice, thick. It's not like a brown paper bag. They're super thick. Can you hear it? And so when you pop them up, obviously you can use them at Christmas, which is probably what they're intended for, but you could use them at Halloween. You can use them to put food in. You can use them to put snacks in. You could put them in a cello bag first and then put them in here. But for the 4th of July or Christmas, you can put one of the electric or like battery operated tea lights in there, and super simple. Could not be any simpler little 4th of July Christmas light up bags. So I will definitely put these out someplace, probably in my little bathroom, because then it can be dark, since, you know, when it's summer here, it doesn't, in Indiana, it doesn't get dark until about 9:30. So people would have to stay at my house very late to see those if I did luminaries. But at Christmas, those would be super cute out on my front porch. They're small, so they would blow away unless you put a bunch of sand in them. But we often do real luminaries here. So, and then these are another packaging thing. These are the envelope treat boxes. So you can see, I'm not going to take them out and fold it now, but you can see that they fold up and then they have these little stickers. So those are fun. So I like to get these because I know that sometimes you just don't notice them in the catalog. Do these. These are open because these are on a try it. We're using this one here. It's super cute, and I used it on a Christmas card, but afterwards I thought there's no really, if you color it correctly, this one could even be a Halloween because the way the houses are. And you could do these in like purples or oranges and just have little Halloween things. And then this one really could be used with my Yeti. I had already made the Yeti card and had the Yeti stamp set before I got these. And then when I saw these, they kind of matched the mountain that's in the Yeti. Then these go with this paper may be one of my favorites. Of course, I haven't used it all, but I have used this one. The color combination on this Christmas paper is completely adorable, and I love retro. I'm not going to open the little packet. You'll have to come back when I use them. But we have these, they're balsa wood cutouts. So you have the holiday words in the cutouts. Then you have these acetate overlays, which are super fun. And you have several of them. And then we have the little stickers, and these are like Carter stickers. There are no cards and envelopes that match, but I guess I didn't order those. Like I said, it's been kind of a scattered, but look how beautiful. Could those colors be any more beautiful? And then they match the paper. So you can make cards, you can make little, I have often done, for years, I have done just little miniature scrapbooks because they go with the memories and more. So you can do just your favorite Christmas picture. Sometimes I print them in black and white. And then there's the little pack too, so you have a bunch of them. But you can also just do a big set of Christmas cards. They're great for like dropping off at nursing homes because you can whip through them and you just really lay them on top of the memories and more note cards and envelopes. And you can make a ton of them. And they're great for just handing out and giving other people sets of cards. But I have done... you can do a whole Christmas and just do Christmas 22 and have your best pictures from this year or from last year. So you can get it done and then you can give it as gifts. Then we have the Cottage Wreath. I'm gonna try to use this one next week. I have a long list of what I'm gonna try to use, and I'm running out of time. Now I have this. I haven't opened it all the way yet. This is, you'll see it right inside the front of the catalog. This is one of our new kits, and part of it goes to help, will go to help hunger, like food banks and stuff in your local areas when you purchase it. So it is super cool. It is a lunch box, which is beautiful. So it's an insulated lunchbox. You can also use it for carrying cards. The mini boss fits in here if you take it when you go and craft with friends. You can put cards in it. If you don't need a lunchbox, you can put, I know if you do a shoebox swap, you can put your shoebox swap stuff in here. It can carry anything, but it is designed as a lunch bag because it just goes along with the helping the food insecurities. it's one of our kits, so you don't need stamps, everything in it. So if you are looking for a great gift at Christmas and you have somebody in your life that you've been trying to convince that they too could make cards and they're like, oh, I couldn't do that, this would be absolutely positively perfect because everything they need is in here. It's got the dimensionals, it has this, they don't need stamps. It's a really cute kit. At some point I will put this together. It won't be during the catalog kickoff because you guys all know how easy those kits are to put together, but I will do it so you can see it. And I'm pretty certain that Stampin' Up! Has a video. It's probably not public yet because they tend to keep those until the catalog's live. But I just wanted to see in the catalog, it's kind of hard to see how big this is, and it's a nice size. You could take a really big lunch. That's a bigger lunch box than I took when I was at the office. Then a couple of more celebration things that well, this one is Saleabration. This paper did not photograph well, I don't think, and I have seen some beautiful things done with it. And then this stamps, again, these are not, they stamp beautifully, and they remind me of last year. I don't remember what it was called. It was a huge success, and then on the aftermarket, everybody wanted it because it was the one you had to spend $300. It was the Hostess set, whatever that one was. This one has that rubber smell. Sometimes you open them and they smell really rubbery when they're brand new. But it stamps really pretty. And they are the flowers in the countries that Stampin' Up! Is in. So as you open it, you can see, again, it's in the Stampin' Up! Video, which hasn't been released yet, but the flowers from around the world in our markets. And they're opening in 2 new markets in Ireland and Belgium. 2 other countries. Belgium I spent quite a lot of time in when I was younger. And Ireland we just went to a couple years ago. So 2 of my favorites. These are some of the papers that, for whatever reason, I didn't get them the first time. And I was sorely disappointed because they were some of the ones I most wanted to see. But the whole wasn't going to order, did order, not having an order ready didn't help. So this is Snowflake specialty paper. And it is iridescent. I have folders I move these into, so before you think, oh, she's not going to be able to put that stuff up. So we have, I think there's 2 designs. I think there's this one. Oh no, there's more. I know there's 2 kind of. This has flocking. That's where I got the 2 from. I didn't look at the catalog and was doing it from memory. So there's 3 designs in 2 different textures. So that's super fun. And I do this. I look at stuff, and instead of just telling you guys what it is, my mind's already going, how can I use this on a card? And I just had to buy new folders because I haven't had time to take the paper from the January to December, or January to June catalogs out. And my paper was laying everywhere, and so I just went to Amazon and bought more. No, I don't think I showed you this. This is the metallic and shimmer. I didn't have this last time. So it is shimmery and metallic-y. So silver and gold. And then this fun fall one. Isn't that going to be so much fun to do some leaf stuff on? I will get to fall a little bit sooner than I get to Christmas. And then this one I really wanted to see because it is Glimmer Paper. And you can see this, I think maybe is Seafoam, which is a color that's been used a lot in this catalog. Petal Pink was one that was used a lot in the annual catalog. It's made a huge resurgence, which is in that Christmas paper that I just told you I like as well. And I have that new Petal Pink polyester ribbon that's fabulous. It ties so nicely, but this also has evergreen shimmer. So that, isn't that evergreen so pretty? And I think there's 3 colors in this gold. And I always need some gold shimmer at Christmas. How can you do Christmas cards and not have gold shimmer paper? So then I have one more thing, and it's a celebration item. And it's a giant one. This is if you join my team, there's a ton of perks. There are so many fun things about being part of my team. But if you join during July or August, you get this new planner. And mine is not at all put together. So it's not just a planner, because when you look at the back, I can't show you the inside of the catalog yet. I hesitated, to do this video when I could show you the insides, because it shows a planner, and it's like, I get a planner. This is a really nice planner, but you also get a stamp set. Then you get a trio of notebooks, and you can see they're big notebooks, and they will fit inside the planner. And then you get all of this paper, so it does over a year. I can't remember if it does like 18 months maybe. And you put it together how you want to put it together. So I never have 12 months in my planner if it's one I can do. I used to have a Patricia Nash, and then a lot of times my planners are the ones, I pick them but how beautiful they are. And I have a beautiful leather Patricia Nash holder. So I did several years with my Patricia Nash holder. But then I needed more space because her little boxes are very small. And I wish that was all the things I had to do in one day, which was what would fit in her little holes. So I switched to Rifle Paper Company. I switched back because when I was working, I did have Rifle Paper Company. So you can see they're all stamped beautifully, and you just fill it in how you need it to be. And they're so pretty, really pretty pages. And so you put it together how you want, and then you can save and put them back in. There's stickers, there's the divider pages. There are Facebook groups already starting on how to use the planner, not only how to put it together, but if you are a planner person, because that's a thing. Planner people are a thing. And then of course you get the stamp set, so you can use this in your planner. And then you get the cover, which is the prettiest part, because like I said, I choose my planners on how beautiful they are. Because if you're gonna write in something almost every day, I am not an obsessive. I don't even make things to-do lists because it slows me down. I do make lists, like when I'm doing 12 cards in a class, I do have to write down which ones I've done because I can't remember 12. And I get to be, I start and I write all 12 papers down. And then the first 2, I mark them off. And then I get to about 8 in, and I haven't checked the rest of them off. And I have to go write down which are the rest. So it is a soft cover. And it has all the pretties. This thing here to keep your cards in. So if you're going on a trip, you can just put your pertinent stuff in there, and this is all you need to take. So this will be free. Just completely free. If you are a demonstrator, you can buy it, but you have to buy it before June 30th. So that's what I have for you today. I'm going to now put all this stuff kind of where it goes, but like I said, I haven't gotten rid of the January to June, so I'm busting at the seams. Normally, I'm normally 80%. When I was working, I was not good at it. Since this has been my full-time job again, I've been good about getting this stuff out. But it's summer, so if I'm not working, I don't want to be cleaning it. We've had lovely weather here, and I'm like, sometimes I cross my fingers and I'm like, please rain today. Oh, we haven't had any rain. If I would get a good rainy day, then I could stay inside, but I'm gardening and swimming and walking and all the things, and so I just need some rain. So everybody have a great time. Make sure you're on a great day. Make sure you're on my email list, and then you can find out about my extra specials for catalog kickoff week. Bye.